know a single word could make a heart open. I might only have a one much, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain, I will scream them loud tonight. Could you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on, stuttering now I'll be strong. I play my fight song, and I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fire left in me. Yeah. Broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fight out, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move, mountain, we gon' walk it out. Move, mountain, and rise up, rise like the dead, and rise up, rise unafraid, rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times harder than a fantasy. Running like a highway, she's living in a wall, but it's on fire. I'm feeling like a tragedy, but she knows she can fight it. Oh, she got both feet on the ground, and she's burning it down. Oh, she got her head in the clouds, and she's not backing down.
This girl is on fire. Move on.
This girl is on fire.
When we have VM in the house and the kids around me, and I have a motion. Gabi ang problema, mangin yung fito, mangin ang the VM. At the house, around I have a kiss.
VM International TV. Jaling ali kontrone. Allah lodu lali ninya Gambia.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share our videos.
Take on the time when we hit a sudden cold, when the world must come together as one, and there are people dying. Oh, when it's time to let him to life, the greatest gift of all. We can go on pretending day by day that someone somehow will soon make a change. We are all a part of God's creative family, and it's true. You know, love is all we need. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a better day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives.
All is true, we make a better day, just you and me. Yes, welcome back again. Welcome back once again. That was very awesome. Today is about unity. It's about welcoming you on another special edition of your VM International TV. Today we have Adama live on VM International TV. She is our guest. And of course, she is one of the stars in the Gambia.
She's just a girl and she's on fire.
Home Kids Got Talent is one of the biggest platform in the Gambia, and including Home Kids Talk Show, which is empowered by youths and children advocating for media excellence, which I know you have been there. And this year, you are going to be among the judges. Tell us what really inspired you to be part of us, to be part of Home Kids since 2014, you were a part of it, and you have been doing well to the extent that you wanted to go to Petit Galle to represent the Gambia. But so unfortunately, we couldn't go through. But then you still have an aim. You still have this this something in you that everybody knows you can do it. So what will be your greatest word?
Thank you so much. And I would like to go a little back to you said why I really follow you guys.
Yeah.
On this thing, even though I didn't make it to the competition.
Yeah.
You guys have been amazing. So when someone is, inspiring you, motivating you in your life, because what you guys are doing is really educative.
Yeah.
You are teaching people, you are educating people about their life, about their career. You guys talk a lot about humanity and personality, I can say.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's hard for people like me or anyone else who have been with you guys to say goodbye like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also, concerning about being enjoyed, those coming in for the competition, I'm saying be ready, and ready.
You'll be there. Yes, if you are going to, because I know a real fight is always there. I could remember one of your performance on stage. You were struggling to make sure that you come out one of the winner, and eventually you were selected. Out of I remember one of the names, Sergio. Different people. You came out first. Tell us, how did you battle, and what really makes you to become a winner? Share your secret to them.
Okay. In anything you are doing, you don't have to give up.
Yeah.
So those coming in, this is the right time for you to start your practicing. So don't wait till you are selected and you start practicing, because last minute there was, as we can say, in Wolof, it's not, it don't used to help, mostly. So for me, since I was selected, before even I was selected, I used to be, I like singing.
Yeah.
So I used to be at home practicing, singing, doing all those stuffs also. So at the competition there, it was not easy for me, but I had to push hard for me to come out the winner, and alhamdulillah.
You came out the first, but does it change your life? Since you started what you're doing, does it change your life to a positive or a negative aspect? And if yes, to any of this, why?
I want to say yes, because after doing that competition, I like people inspiring me.
Yeah.
So after that, some people were like, "Wow, Adama, so you can do this, or you can do that." All those stuff. People were coming with different opinions.
Yeah.
So some people also were motivating me, and some were inspiring me.
Yeah.
Pertaining to what I did. So therefore, it really helps and it really educates me, because I learn things from people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that you are no longer participating, does it affect you emotionally, psychologically? Does it affect you?
Not really, but I'm just doing what makes me feel good.
Yeah.
So therefore, I don't think. Well, I just don't know, but I think I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you are to judge singing category, and this competition organized by Yacame, meaning Youths and Children Advocating for Media Excellence, it's a combination of Miss and Master, a combination of Miss and of course a Master. Each Miss must have a Master, and each participants must have a talent, a skills, and of course must know a little bit about the background of his or her culture, That is number 3. Number 4, you must also be rational. You must bring element of surprises. Now, if you are to judge in those aspects, of course, singing would be there and dancing and other stuffs. Adama, tell us a little bit, like in your schedules, how will you be judging some of these kids when they come on stage?
Okay, Ben, thanks so much for that question. And for those coming in for the competition, as I said before, you have to be well prepared for the competition. Some of the main things, or some people, they can change their voice anyhow. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I mean, when you're coming for the competition, as I said before, you need to be well prepared. And some of the things that we are going to judge you is according to, like, number 1, I mean, you, like, if it is an emotional song, we need to feel it inside. This is something that you are saying. Your lyrics matters. You know, if it is something, if it is for how to call it, entertainment, you have to entertain. You have to make those who don't feel dancing to dance that day, because it is a song which is, you know, it is an entertainment song. So if it is something also to educate the people, we need to hear out the words.
So it's like whatever you're doing, it has to do with the contents of what you're doing. That's what you are trying to explain to them. And apart from that, some participants also act on stage, they behave otherwise. What will be your advice on those who will, because we'll be doing elimination, the elimination rounds will be there, and now the forms will be out. The form is $50 for those whom will be part of it, and we have 50 forms that is available, and then we need only 20 participants, 10 participants for Miss and Masters, and of course the other 10 will be dancing, maybe on poetry. You understand? This is how we're going to manage. Now, before we even go down to the competition, under the elimination round that we're going to conduct, what is your advice to those who will buy their form for $50, and then, you know, at the end of the day, what is expected? What do you think is expected from them?
I mean, we really expect, a good outcome from them. So I can say, if you really want to be in the competition, you have to focus on what you are doing. You know, some people, they'll be singing, your mind will be there, or you'll be singing, you will not be in line with the songs, you know, or
poetry itself.
Yes, you were blabbering all around. So therefore, you yourself, sometimes some people, even before they're eliminated, they used to know it. Because after you know, when you are doing something, you don't used to realize it. After when you are settled, that's the time that
you realize. Because I could remember you when we went for elimination round at Petit Galle. Okay, a group of people, all those people who were there, you yourself knew that they are all good. Now let's assume that we have kids that are coming and they are going to buy their forms, you understand? And they have hope that they can do it. And immediately, like, they all come together, they are all together, and you come to realize that all of these people is good. With all what you said is exactly what they are doing. How are you going to eliminate them?
Well, you know, for sure, all of them cannot be good. I don't think that's possible.
But it's possible at some point.
Yeah, you're right.
And
for that also, we will not give up as judges. We're still going to give them more songs. So therefore, I mean, it's true. Some won't be able to make it. Because we will give them difficult songs. If we know that, like, all of them are good, and none of them can be eliminated, then now maybe we can change our mind and we take them to the real, to the real competition. So, you know, by there we will know who is who. And also it depends on the votes. So if you vote for your contestant, you know. And
of course, the voting aspect will be there this time around. The voting, because last year we did voting, and one of the girl called Fatu, she came out the public choice, even though on the competition, you know, she couldn't make it up, but she came out the public choice, and that was because of the number of votes we got. And this time around, the voting is going to be 2 aspects. If you have the number of votes, the highest vote, we give you a present for that. That means you are a winner in the eyes of the public. You understand? That is on the radio aspect. But when it comes to real performance now, that's where we're going to select the winners. And of course, that's where we're going to combine all the votes. So now, Who do you think is going to be the winner this year? I know you don't know none of them for now. You don't see them now. But who do you think that is going to be the winner?
A boy or a girl?
No, all of them, both boys and girls.
I don't know them yet. So
you think the lucky ones is going to win?
yeah.
Okay, before we go, ladies and gentlemen, Home Kids Got Talent, we gonna make it, we're gonna rock it, and we want all the kids to come out and support, because last year, 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016, 2015, it was awesome. We did it and people always love it, and it's like every year the number of people is always increasing, and we're gonna do it. Nothing gonna change it, because we believe that when children are motivated, they have a brighter future. Adama, what do you think? When children are motivated at the early age, they have a brighter future. Do you experience that? Do you experience that?
Not really, but as a parent, as we all know that charity begins at home.
Yeah.
So before going to school, I believe most parents, especially the caring ones who really want to see their children doing something good in the future,
yeah,
they used to motivate them since they're at home, even before going to school.
Yeah.
So it depends. Sometimes we are not with our parents, sometimes we are with guardians.
Yeah.
Yeah. So motivating them, you sometimes even the child used to come up with something. I was watching TV one day,
yeah,
and someone was talking about this piano.
Yeah.
So he was just playing with the piano.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether it was the brother or the mom or what.
Yeah.
So the person was like, wow, okay, it was the brother.
Yeah.
So he said, but it's like someone can do this.
Yeah.
Why not I help the person
to move on with it?
Yes, in fact, he was in the competition.
Yeah.
You see how things came up?
Yeah.
Yeah, so these are some of the things that parents had to do or the guidance.
But Adama, some parents are not willing to see their kids doing what they really want to do. Adama, what will be your advice to those parents?
As a parent, you should know what's good for your child, number one.
Yeah.
Some parents do it out of their pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
That you know that when my child do this, obviously he or she is gonna make it through.
Yeah.
But you're still stopping that child from doing it. All I can say is that I'm sorry to say this, but we don't have to be selfish towards our children for their betterment. So you need to help them, you need to build them up when they are doing something great.
But some of the parents also do not know the value of talent, you understand? Some parents do not know the value of what their children can do. If you are in that aspect of that kind of parents, how are you going to talk to them, in order for them to give chance to their children, in order for them to showcase out their talents within their peers?
Okay, as a parent, that you know that my child is doing this, and you don't have an idea about it, or you have seen and you know that it is good, but you don't know how to motivate the child. We have people out there who used to inspire us.
Yeah.
So you should go see one person and try to explain the situation. Surely, I believe the person will help you. Seek for help, like when you are in difficulty. Seek for help when you get confused. Obviously, we have people who are really willing to help. So you need to go and talk to people like that.
Okay, but Adama, do you think Yacame, Youth and Children Advocating for Media Excellence, has been motivating a lot of children to focus on their talent? And in short, we call it Home Kids Got Talent. Do you think it's a good thing that Yacame is doing?
Of course, because there are some people, they have talent in them, but it is hard for them to showcase it out. So this is something which is really, inspiring some people to do, what they have in them.
So what do you have for other children that still have the fear to join in, and they want to be part of Home Kids, but they have two minds there? Or maybe, what do you have for them?
Okay, what I have for them is that do not give up. These people in Yacame are really good people. So don't have this fear that if I go, they will say, no, you are not part of us. Where I was not, part of you guys. But when I really want to, I came in and nothing bad happened to me.
Yeah.
And I'm really learning from you guys, So do not give up. Just come in. Everyone is welcome here.
Okay, so but then other people like in the Gambia, people also fail to motivate children. Like when I say people here, I'm talking about the stakeholders, private institutes. They also fail to support the children to another level. Like for example, if you go to Senegal, talent, many private sectors that have businesses. Many people at government sectors, they support their youth, they support their children, they support their own. And most of the Gambians that are at that top high level of helping, they are not helping. What would be your advice to them?
Okay, if we have one heart towards each other, I believe all these things will be concluded even without, how to call it, without telling them what they should do. All I can say is help if you really have it. The more you give out, that's the more you have, because you cannot be giving out for something good and you expect God not to give it back to you. What you give out, that's what you have in. So don't have this in mind that if I give this thing, at the end I'm gonna lose. Nobody is a loser.
Loser.
Yeah. So
are you trying to tell them to come and sponsor?
yes.
They should sponsor, or so they shouldn't sponsor?
Sure, they should sponsor obviously, because you guys are really doing great things. So they shouldn't, slack and sit back, just watch things falling like that. You guys really need help, to be honest. Individuals need, there are some individuals, who really love to help you guys, but maybe the person have two minds that, I should help them or I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Please and please and please help and help, because we are going to be the future.
Yeah. And remember, if you help from your heart, that shows that you can. They said, like my mentor, Mr. Davis, would always tell me that one hand cannot clap. A joint hand will make a sound and will make people feel comfortable. But with your one hand, it's not possible for you to clap and other people enjoy it. So if you help these children, remember you're helping your own self, because at the end of the day, the future belongs to them. Whether you like it or not, the future is always for them. So from our heart, we all can do it. Don't say, if I help, I'm going to lose. In fact, God the Almighty believe that if you help people in need, you are helping yourself, because you're gonna have a reward. So there is nothing that you're gonna do in this world. At the end of the day, you don't have that reward. So let's keep in mind that what you do for Fatmata as a child, okay, I will not get it back. No. And there are some people, they will say, okay, I have it, but because my child is not doing this, I'm not going to support. What is your aim? What advice would you put to those kind of parents that are also after their interest, but they are not going to support other kids because their kids are not there?
We don't have to be, we don't have to be wicked to ourselves. In this world nowadays, God don't will till you die and He punish you. In fact, He used to do it right in front of you before you die. So do not have this in mind that my child is not. You don't know tomorrow what your child is going to be. Maybe today, if you help someone as a parent, maybe that reward is gonna show on your child. So. Please.
And finally, before we go, at least give us one English song.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fight out. But I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Ooh, mountain, we gon' walk it out. Mountain, he don't rise up, rise like the dead. He don't rise up, rise unafraid, rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again.
Wow.
So he said, I will rise up.
I will rise up. In the day, and I will rise up. Keep on saying, we all will rise up. If only we determine our strength, we determine what our inner ability is willing to give us. You understand? Don't say, okay, this guy is doing this, let me do that. No, don't photocopy people. Do what your heart is giving you. On that, Adama, somebody just texts me and says that an enemy is always an enemy. You cannot change the attitude of an enemy. Now, tell this person that you can change it, because you have been motivating so many people, and eventually, some of these people have become a very good persons. And in fact, some of them are one step ahead of you today. Like when I say they are one step ahead of you when it comes to development, when it comes to creating a society, at least they are there sitting and they are doing it, in a very professional way. And eventually people love them for who they are, and this is what you have been doing, and that's your aim. So tell us a little bit about what this person have actually put across.
Although I don't concur with what she said, I'm sorry, but I had to call it honestly.
Yeah.
If you want something, if you want the impossible to be possible, you can do it.
Yeah.
It only depends on what you really have in your heart.
Yeah.
Obviously there are some enemies that you cannot change them.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are just like that. It's part of them.
Yeah.
But it depends on the individual also, how you want to change that.
Change
person.
them, exactly.
So therefore, there are so many ways to kill a rat.
Yeah.
So therefore, you can change your enemy if you really want him or her to
And can you tell me, how do you kill a rat in your house?
Also, these are words from one of our vice principals.
Okay.
Junior school.
Yeah.
He used it because sometimes students are very, stubborn.
Yeah.
So if you say, do not do this, and you say you will do it, so he will make us scared by saying there are so many ways to kill a rat.
Yeah.
So some people do not understand this. There are so many ways, to get into what you really want for it to happen.
Yeah.
Even though it's really difficult, but there is another way around.
Yeah.
So these are some of the things that
we do.
us.
Anyway, we'll go into short musical interlude. There are so many people out there who are saying, Adama, you have a loving voice, and you promised to sing a song called Fight Song, and it's connected to what we are actually talking about. Yeah. Anyway, before we go into that, for those of you who wish to text in or communicate to us, if you wish to text, for now we just allow text. If you wish to text in, the number is 369955 or 269955. If you are outside the world, maybe not in the Gambia, just +220 +220 369955. Your support is also needed because there are young people like you. I think they can do it. And yes, a lot of you are sending messages saying that you have a good voice, you can sing and that, and now you promise to sing a song called Fighting Song. Definitely, I would love to hear this song. Are you prepared for that?
Yeah.
Okay, the floor is all yours.
Like a small boat on the ocean, send big waves into motion. Like I was single wide, could make a heart open. I might only have a one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain, I will scream them loud tonight. Could you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on, stuttering now I'll be strong. I play my fight song, and I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fun left in me. Yeah.
Anyway, this is so awesome. Please, let's put our hands together for her. This is so nice. Anyway, Adama, I'm so impressed about what you're doing. And December is coming because in our society we are not only motivating children that are going to school. We're not only motivating children that are doing skills, but we are trying to motivate all different type of children. It doesn't matter if you have disability. It doesn't matter if you have physical challenge. It doesn't matter if you have some minor problems that is actually breaking you not to come out and showcase. No, we are there for all the children. So because you are not going to school doesn't mean that you cannot be part of what other children are doing. It's your right to be happy. It's your right to feel who you really are. You understand? So every child, it doesn't matter which ethnic group you come from, whether you are from England, whether you are from Africa, whether you are from Asia, whether you are from Japan, or wherever you come from, it doesn't matter. As long as you are willing to come and showcase your talent. This is Home Kids. You are highly welcome. With your talent, we will appreciate you for who you are. That is number one. If you are also having a difficulty like I mentioned, please don't look low upon yourself. Believe that with talent, I can do it. We have seen people with disability, they are multi-millionaires. We have seen people with physical challenges, they are multi-millionaires, all because of what? Their talent. So Gambians, this is my advice, and those who are watching me, believe in yourself that nothing can break me. This is my advice. And we want you to sing one of the English songs concerning about encouraging younger ones, or encouraging the world, or encouraging an individual. It doesn't matter, but let it be a song that will inspire the world. So I don't know how you're going to put it.
Take on the time when we hit a sudden cold, when the world must come together as one, and there were people dying. Oh, when it's time to let them to life, the greatest gift of all. We can go on pretending day by day that someone somehow will soon make a change. We are all about our God's creative family, and it's true. You know, love is all we need. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a better day. So let's start living. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives.
And it's true, we make a better day, just you and me.
You, the parents, your children are your children. Make them happy. Observe them. If you see today, America and Asia is developed, it's because they spend more time with their children, and they know what their children's like, and they respect their children for what they actually want in life. So this is one of the reasons why it is important for us Africans, if we really want to develop, if we really want to make it to the top, definitely we must observe our children. We must allow them to do what will benefit them in the future. Education is part of it, but education is not the only. If you go to Europe or America, you come to realize most of the people there that have money, they don't go to school. They only stop at nursery, or maybe they completed their senior secondary school. But today they are multi-millionaires. So this is what we are looking at. Before we go, what would be your last word on this category before we come into the local language? If you have any other things in mind that you want to put, Adama, you're highly welcome.
Okay, I want to say thank you, VM, and thanks to the cameraman also.
Dig them.
Yeah.
The crazy them.
And I want to thank also the Almighty Allah. I'm sorry that he should be the first person that I should thank.
Yeah.
The Almighty.
We are always thanking Allah, and we're always thanking God, the Most High, because if not Him, we will not be able to do what we're doing today. So, Papa, thank you.
Say Alhamdulillah, as far as we have do it, in peace, and I can say we are wrapping up in peace. So
yeah.
We should, thank Him for that. So all I want to say is that never give up in life. When you give up, you fail. Don't say I cannot do this when you really have the aim.
Yeah.
Do it. You can do it. I can do it. They can do it, and together we can do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So thank you very much. Before we go, let's conclude it with this girl is on fire. I don't know, but anyway, you should be on fire. Literature, for those of you who study literature, you will come to realize that music is all about literature, and if you know the literature, you know the words, because literature is what speaks and whatever you're doing is part of literature. So sometimes, you have to use the word hyperbons, to motivate yourself. You need to have that big heart. Yes, I'm on top, even though you know that you are under the grass. You have to say, I'm on top. I'm boiling. This is my advice to you. I hope you are prepared, and that's gonna be our goodbye for this. Okay. Here we go.
Okay. She's just a girl and she's on fire.
Don't mind, you can go it over and over again.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Harder than a fantasy, running like a highway. She's living in a wall, but it's on fire. I'm feeling like a tragedy, but she knows she can fight it. Oh, she got both feet on the ground, and she's burning it down. Oh, she got her head on the clouds, and she's not backing down.
This girl is on fire. Move on.
This girl is on fire. She's rocking on fire.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share our videos.
Let's get
VM International TV. Jaling ali kontone. Allah lodulale nyinya Gambia.
the voice of the media, and I would like you to share, subscribe and like.